I've got the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon eyeshadow palette to share with you guys today, and I did do a demo with this, which is the eye look that's on my eyes right now. If you're interested in that, it'll be towards the end of the video. And then I thought I'd also do like side-by-side comparisons of this palette and also the semi-sweet and the original chocolate bar palette. I actually ordered mine off of HSN through my mom because if you're a first-time buyer of HSN, you could have got 20 bucks off, which is what I did. Originally it's $49, and I believe it's at Sephora, Ulta, HSN, a couple other places as well. But I got it for 29 bucks. It took forever to get here and it came slightly beat up, but I got it and the eyeshadows are safe. Inside the box does come a how-to glamour guide with the looks typical of what Too Faced normally includes in their eyeshadow palettes. And here's the actual palette. It's the same type of packaging as far as thickness, width, and all that as the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. This one has got the hearts that are raised on the cover, and it is that metal type of packaging that magnetizes shut. And even though the pans do look smaller because of the shape of them, it is actually, according to the packaging, it's the same amount as the eyeshadows in the other one. The smaller ones are 0.03 ounces and then the larger ones are 0.07 ounces. And I thought that they did a good job with the this shade here. It's got some slight sparkle in it, but it kind of comes off matte. I've got it underneath, I'd say maybe it's a satin. I've got it underneath the brow right here, and then they've got satin sheets, which is that shiny one, and I have that in the inner corner. I use Cafe au Lait on the lid, and that one does have some glitter, like micro glitters in it, really fine micro glitters. I did get a little bit of fallout with that. I used Bordeaux in the crease, which is one of the matte shades, and then I blended out with Almond Truffle and Cashew too. And they blended really nice. The mattes blended really nice for me. And there was minimal fallout, and I felt that they were pigmented as far as the shades that I used are concerned. Here's the palette up close, and that is what the back looks like. See my dent in there. And then here's the inside. There's a mirror up there as well, and it says Chocolate Bonbon. Now, as far as matte shades are concerned, you've got Almond Truffle, Cashew Chew. It came off, it's like a satin color. There are some very, very faint sparkles, like shimmers. I guess I wouldn't say sparkles, like shimmers in there, but it kind of came off more like a satin matte. And then Bordeaux is a matte, Mocha is a matte, Pecan Praline is a matte, and Divinity I would say is a satin as well. It's kind of the same formula as the Cashew Chew with the little tiny shimmers in it, but it comes off more like a satin matte, I would say. And then Cafe au Lait has got some glitters in it, and so does Black Currant. I would say that those are the most gritty of the shadows in here, but they're still not as gritty as some that I've experienced with Too Faced in the past, and they're not those huge chunks of glitter either. And then Black Currant, the base of that isn't a black, so it actually comes off like you can see the purple in it pretty easily, where some of them are, the base of them is black, and on me they just kind of blend out to be black and the sparkles don't stick. I haven't used that one, but I did swatch it, so hopefully you guys will be able to see that when I swatch these. But everything else has got a shimmer or a sheen to it. So we've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I say Mocha was a matte? Yeah. 4 true mattes, and then you've got these guys right here, which I would say they're like satin matte colors. Totally Fetch, Cafe au Lait, and Satin Sheets are the ones that ring a bell in my mind as they're shades that have been in quite a few of Too Faced other palettes. Let's go ahead and start swatching these right here. It's hard to get my finger in there. There. This color is blending into my skin quite a bit. Then we'll go into these 3. Right there. Then I'll swatch this pink and the Cafe au Lait, and then we'll do this color here, Earl Grey, which is really pretty. It's got like some teal in it. Then we'll do Sprinkles, Bordeaux, and Molasses Chip. This Molasses Chip color is beautiful. And then Mocha, Malted, and Black, oh, let's do this finger, Black Currant. You can kind of see how the Black Currant one is a little flaky. And then the last color, Divinity. And then here's a shot of the original chocolate bar, which is on the bottom. So mine's the first one that came out, so it's the thicker packaging where the names weren't printed inside. And then on the top is the chocolate bonbon palette. And there's a couple similar shades between the two of these. And then here's a shot of the chocolate bonbon palette on top and the semi-sweet chocolate palette on the bottom. I do feel like this palette is on par with the previous releases from Too Faced in the chocolate bar range. So if you enjoyed those palettes, I'm sure you'll enjoy this one as well. I didn't have any problems blending the mattes. However, I will say that there aren't a ton of different or unique shades in this palette as compared to the other chocolate bar palettes. So if you do have the other two chocolate bars, you might have some shades in those that are similar to the ones in these. And then real quick, somebody on Instagram had told me how much they love the peanut butter shade in the Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette, which is that matte color right there. And I'm pretty sure that a ton of people really like that shade, including myself. When I use that, I seem to really gravitate towards the peanut butter color. So I thought I would go through my shadows and find a dupe for you guys. And I did in the color, it's a Makeup Forever Artist Shadow in M664. Let me swatch these for you guys. So here's the peanut butter color from the Semi-Sweet, and then this one right here is the Makeup Forever 664, M664 color. So here's the Makeup Forever, and here is the peanut butter color. The Makeup Forever is a little bit more intense. I built up the peanut butter shade just a little bit because the intensity of the Makeup Forever was kind of throwing it off, but they're pretty doggone close. So there's my thoughts on the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette, and if you're interested in seeing this palette in action and the look that's on my eyes, you can hang tight and we'll get into it right now. I already primed my lids from the lash line to up underneath the brow with the NYX eyeshadow bases in number 1 mixed with number 3. Then using a Goss number 18 brush, I'm going to go into the shade Cafe au Lait. And I'm going to pack that one. I can just smell this, it smells so good. I'm going to pack this on the lid. I did get a little bit of fallout with that guy. Using the side of that same brush, I'm going to dip into Satin Sheets. I'm going to put this one right here. On a Chikuhodo GSN 9, I'm going to go into the shade Bordeaux, which is one of their matte shades. It's kind of like a burgundy brown. I'm going to start putting this through the crease in the outer corner. Then using a Hakuhodo J5523 brush, I'm going to go into the shade Almond Truffle, which is also a matte color. Let's start off right here. On a Goss number 3 brush, I'm going to dip into Divinity. I'm going to put this one underneath the brow. Using a Hakuhodo J5533 brush, I'm going to go into Cashew Chew and further blend this out right here. So there's the eyeshadow done. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eye makeup and I'll be right back to put on some lips for you guys. I'm going to line my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. And to fill them in, I've got the Too Faced Le Creme lipstick in the shade Marshmallow Bunny. So there's the overall finished look using the new Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen and I'll see you guys later. Bye!